I saw this advert. I think it was in some magazine. I think it might have been Source or something. There's an advert. It says that Jagged Edge are the original bad boys of hip hop. So how does that make you feel?
Well, it's like saying T.I.'s the king of the South. It's your own, personal opinion. It's like whatever you think. It's like everybody know that Jodeci really started this whole bad boy thing. Every R&B group was wearing sequins and suits before we came out. Nobody was wearing sagging their pants. Everybody was wearing suits and doing dance routines. So we came out and changed that. And you gotta just think nowadays a lot of young artists don't really know that we pioneered this whole movement as far as music. So they look and see Jagged Edge is just you look at people that look at young rappers nowadays. They don't know really where rap came from and the history of rap. They just know oh, it's a hot song and blah 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 this. So even when rappers do remakes, they think Snoop did the original Lottie Dottie. They don't know that Slick Rick did it 30 years ago, damn near. 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And so it's even T.I. got the song How You Gonna Go and Do That. That's an old hip hop song. It's but they don't know. People don't know that. So of course they can sing the Jagged Edge. They don't know no better. That's just being naive, I guess.
Cool. We hear that Casey's got a new album called Songbook coming out. When is that dropping?
When is that dropping? It should be sometime in the near future. So I know he's promoting it, right? He's starting to promote it. He's in Jamaica right now.
Okay. What's he doing out there?
He's doing a jazz concert.
Jazz concert.
Yeah, jazz concert.
Casey does jazz.
Was a jazz festival. It's like what a lot of R&B artists go. That's just what they call it.
Okay.
Sinbad used to host it years ago, and they just bring a lot of artists over. It's like a 3-day festival. Have jazz one night, R&B, then they might have another kind of music the next night.
Okay. What's Devontae and JoJo up to at the moment? Are they cool?
Devontae and JoJo had a show with DJ Quick last night.
Really? Where was that?
Out the House of Blues. They got on stage with DJ Quick last night.
Okay.
So I couldn't make it. I had a meeting to go to. So I couldn't make it.
You guys are tight with Quick. You did a track recently, right?
Yeah, we've been tight with Quick for long. Since the beginning, since Forever My Lady days.
Yeah.
He had one of his groups on promotional tour with us called Second to None. So, he would always come out there and perform with
Back on Profile Records?
Yeah, long time ago.
Yeah. Any other collaborations, tracks that you're doing? Because you did a track with Maddie Mad?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else like that coming out before Jodeci drops anything?
Like I said, man, this type of business, it's you can bump into somebody at a restaurant and be like, yo, come to the studio tomorrow. So you never know. It's it's always been like that. I've never just made calls and can I work on your album? It's always by chance that, I work on somebody's album,
Yeah, cool. So, Devontae, JoJo doing any production work or any vocals or anything else?
Devontae just mixing the Jodeci album right now. And he has a new group coming out called Valley Boys who opened up for Quick. They on the tour with Quick, who's opened up and who's been, I guess, doing phenomenal. I've been hearing good things about him, so
cool.
I haven't actually seen him perform yet, but I think they're going to open up on our tour too.
Okay. So, one of the big questions that people seem to be asking is, why did you guys stop making albums? You were clearly doing something right. What the hell happened there?
You come to a point in your life, man, to where you have to make decisions based on the time and the place that you are in your life. And it's we left the game with a #1 record, #1 album, #1 single. We just got tired, man. You get burnt out. Sometimes you got to take a breather. Sometimes you have to. If you don't, you keep trying to force something that's not there, and sometimes you ruin it. And that's how we're able to come back, because people didn't push us away. We left at a time when the transition of music was going to, hip hop, and a lot of singers try to hang on, started singing on people's hooks and just try to stay around, and I think that destroyed a lot of people's careers. And we didn't do that. You didn't see Jodeci popping up on everybody's record just trying to hold on while this whole transition was going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
now it's reverting back to music, so they're going to see, where did this music go? What happened? Not saying hip hop is going anywhere, but people want to hear music again too. It's where can we find the music? Where did it go? So they go back to the crossroads to where it went wrong or went left. And Jodeci's sitting right there still. We never went nowhere.
What do you think of music today?
I hate it.
Why?
Because there's no substance, man. Everybody talking about the same thing. I think some artists are really, holding together, but there's no substance, and I can't really relate to a lot of music that's going on today.
Is it because you're older, or is it because of the music? Is it lacking soul? What's the deal?
It's it's just lacking substance, man. It's let me see. if you look at R&B, like if you look at R&B music ain't what it used to be. That's like if you go listen to records that you used to listen to back in the day and put a record on the day and just listen to like even the lyrical content. It's not what it used to be. It means it's different. You know, production is different. It's like, you know, it's like it's a lot of bubblegum music, and it's like I just don't listen to it.
Any artists that stick out for you right now?
That I like?
Yeah, that you think they're cool. I'm feeling that.
I mean, it's a lot of, don't get me wrong, it's a lot of cool artists. I mean, most artists out right now is cool. It's just that I don't really enjoy the music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me see it. It's hard for me to even say, man. I don't listen to the radio no more. They play the same thing over and over. You hear such bullshit on the radio, so I don't listen to it.
If Dalvin's rolling in Beverly Hills or Woodlands, wherever, what does he listen to in his CD player?
Probably the White Snake, man, to be honest with you.
White Snake?
Probably so. That was in my CD player in my car.
Wow. So you're into your rock?
I like rock. I like, you know, love Michael Jackson's old stuff, you know, Off the Wall, Thriller. I listen to that a lot. You know, I like old soul music, man, because it's saying something. And like music today, it don't put you in like no kind of mood. Like if you want to do some, one thing an R&B song can do today is make you want to dance or just freestyle over it and just, you know, listen to it in the club. But sitting at home like with your girl or whatever, you're not gonna put none of this bullshit on this really out today. You know, you're gonna go play some old shit. So you're gonna dig back in your old crate, get the old CD out, get the oldies but goodies out.
Yeah. So why are people still listening to the 3 Jodeci albums?
I mean, like if you listen to it today, it's not. I mean, it's never dated. You can put a Jodeci album out right now. Say for instance, we never came out. We can put Forever My Lady out right now, and it'll be a whole new thing because people haven't heard that. So it'll be a whole new album. If we wait 10 years from now, we can put it out again. See, good music is timeless. That's why, like I said, what R&B song have you heard recently in the last year that you would want to hear remade in 10 years? Have you heard one?
It's difficult.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But you can remake a Jodeci song 10 years from now, 20 years from now. You know, but you can, like, you still remake Stevie Wonder songs. You know, he made songs 40 years ago. People still remake it to the day. You know?
Cool. What would you like to say to your fans on NJS4E.com about Dalvin, Jodeci, what's going on, where you feel?
Just, you know, thanks for being there for us. Thanks for the support and over the years. And, you know, definitely, if we're back in town, come catch us in whatever city you're in. And come catch us. It's going to be an amazing show. And thanks for the support.
Mr. Dalvin, thank you for taking the time to talk to NJS4E. You have been a true gentleman, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Peace. Hi, this is Jodecidal for NJS4E. Just interviewed Dalvin Degrate of Jodeci. We maybe spoke to him for another 45 minutes after that interview. I asked him about the London concerts. I said I was at 2 of the concerts, and one of the things that Devante and Casey were doing was they're saying, this is the hotel that we're staying at. Then Jojo would turn around and say, what's their address again? And Devante would say, I think it's here. Then Devante would ask somebody else and say, is this the address? And it'd be like, yeah, that's the address. So if anybody wants to come and see us afterwards, that's where we're at. And I said, so what went down in the hotel after, you know, the concerts? He said, we had a party in the bar. Anybody that came to see us, we paid for their drinks, and perhaps some things happened. So all in all, that was very interesting. Jodeci are coming back. He was saying that they're trying to get an independent distribution for the album. If that works out, then the album could be coming out anytime soon. They're thinking possibly the end of the year, sometime soon, so we'll see how it goes. And Dalvin is definitely interested in the solo album. It was interesting talking to him, like, off the record, because he was a bit more open to other conversations that he may have omitted whilst the camera was on him. But very friendly guy, very nice guy. Everything went really well. I'm happy with the interview.